Give me 1 second. I just need to see. Good. Give me a moment. I just spent a bit of time. I need to spend some time configuring this camera. All right, well, I don't know. Let's give it a shot. How is life, fellas? Let me just put the volume a bit down. So desktop audio seems fine. Yeah. Ah, shit, where's my stuff? Where's the OBS? Give me 1 second. I see. Give me 1 moment. You're on holiday. Nice, man. Make sure you enjoy it. So wait a minute. What do we have? We have this fella. Let's move this to front end. No repository found. Let's open the front end here. Have the front end there. We're gonna have the browser here. So let me just open up the browser over here. All right, cool. Why am I going to LinkedIn? All right, cool. So why is this saying Corsair link here? Jesus fucking Christ. Let me quit that, okay? Let me see if there's anything else I should quit. So we have the Discord here, that's okay. See if I should clean some other stuff up before we start coding. Bluetooth devices, let's turn that off. All right, cool. So last night, basically, what we did was that repo, right, that I shared with you guys. So we're gonna continue with that today, actually. Where was that? Programmer network. Yes, it's this one, yeah. And I think the last thing, what the hell is this? The last thing I think that we didn't do, so let's actually open that repository up here. Actually, what's going on? Browser. Did we mess something up? So front end. Okay, that's good, yeah. Baxi, good day, evening to you as well. Thank you very much. Likewise. All right, so let's get back to this, right? This is what we've been doing last night. Let's go to CD programmer network AJV, and let's say pnpm test. So basically last night, if you remember, for those of you who were here, so the only thing with our validator that kind of sucks is that it doesn't allow the white space, right? So let's go over here. let's go to ChatGPT. Let's go over here and say, allow an empty space in this regex if it's between different. Let's try that. JC, good evening. How's life? Test. Yeah, actually, sure. Yeah. Let's see what this guy gives us. So essentially, if we want to allow the space, right, does not start or end with a space. So I guess for start, right, we can pretty much do this. So if we want to allow the space, right, we have to do this. Chica, good evening, buddy. So this already should be sufficient, I suppose, right, for this to work. Contains disallowed characters. Now, let's actually go to the tests and see what this means, right? So this could be dangerous, right? That's why. So let's find that specific test. Yeah, I think it actually. I think it's very good. I think it's very good, exactly. So let's see. Let's try to assert this. So check if white space is allowed, right? So if we do something like this now, right? But let's try to just smack in a bunch of white spaces, right? No, that's not a good tag. That's contains disallowed characters. All right, so let's see what do we do here. So essentially, so we have allowed a white space here. This string contains characters that are not alphanumeric, a dash, an exclamation mark, a question mark, or a space, right? So this should allow the space now. Now, I mean, this is not running on Windows. This is running on Windows Linux subsystem, and Windows is actually amazing. Unless you can point out what's not amazing, I'm all ears. All right, so where's that extra test that we've added? Let's get rid of that. Ah, I see. So we need to update the message, right? Sullivan, my friend, good evening. Or a space, okay. Or a space. Okay, so that should be passing. Good, man, better. I had this very annoying allergy, but it's kind of, I still have it. It's still bad. but it's better than it was. I just vacuum cleaned the whole room again, cleaned everything just to also kind of decrease the risk of dust and stuff. So all right. Let me just add some white spaces here. Quickly, give me a second. Okay, so obviously now we allow white space, right? Which means that we need to see what that actually means, right? Thanks a lot, my friend. How is the new job? Did you start it already? Nice, man. Hopefully you can apply it in Programmer Network. Where is this thing that we updated? This one, right? Yeah, over here, okay. So this is the problem, right? Why are you not using TypeScript? Because I don't want to use TypeScript, pretty much. There's no other reason. Check white space. String utils contains disallowed characters. This is kind of the problem with this implementation now, right? The problem is that if we allow the white space, then the inputs themselves would allow the white space, right? So we can't really do that, right? So we need to write a... so basically, yeah, so this is not really gonna do. That's the problem, right? So this kind of technically does what we want, but that's not what we want. That's the thing, right? That's not what we want, right? So the thing is, actually, we can solve this, right? And we should, and that's good. So what we want to do, right before we do this, so let's say you pass all of this, I guess what we could do, we could trim the stuff. Give me 1 second. Exactly, right? So that's the last thing we could do, right? So we could say here, so let's, yeah, I guess we can just do it here. So we can just say if value dot trim is this, right? Then we can just also return basically something like this, right? So we can say and now this also is problematic because this wouldn't work for a field that's not required, right? So fuck, so how do we solve this? That's the question now. So we passed all of this, so you don't have any Unicode characters, you don't have any combined characters, you don't have any disallowed characters. And then you have reached a point here where the last thing we do, we check for the white space, if your value is just the white space and nothing else, right? Now, the problem with that is, though, is that this would make the field required because it wouldn't really allow can we do something like this? Write our regex in a similar fashion as above that checks if the value only contains white spaces. Right, so we could do something like this, right? Okay, cool. So let's actually just give it this. Update this, update this part, what you post, and also update the JS doc. What the fuck? How? Ah, never mind. Sorry. Let's see. Yeah, exactly. So this is pretty much what we want. Beautiful, beautiful. And actually, we will turn this into an actual function, just like in other places. So we're gonna actually create a new utility here. We're gonna call it something. We're gonna say string is string a white space or something. We need to actually figure out how we wanna call this. Then we can actually test this. That's why we're moving it here, so we can write test word is string a white space. Can you name this method better? Oh my god, TypeScript is here. Good evening, buddy. Good evening, buddy. Good to have you here to remind me. All right, great. So that's beautiful. Actually, that's perfect. That's great. So let's get down here now, and we're gonna pretty much do this, right? So we're gonna say if this dot that, right? This string rows of white space, great. And now we want to write a test for that, right? So here, should fail if should be true-t if the string is composed of space characters. And then if we get over here, so if we get down here, la la la. So yeah, so if we do this, right, that technically should pass. If we add a character, it should fail, right? Exactly. Now the trimming part and stuff, it won't happen here, obviously, right? And that's fine. We're gonna trim another place. This is just a validator. We're not gonna be trimming anything here. But that's actually pretty good, right? So here we have this. What if we would do like BR? And let's actually, no. Let me just go back here for once more. Let's grab the comment as well. Let's get back to this fella over here. So we update the JS doc. Christoph Codes, thank you very much, buddy. Appreciate your follow. So that's actually great. This string is composed entirely of white space characters. So that's good, right? That's actually good. So now I think we... Okay, that's a bit strange. What? Yeah, the music, I agree. I like it as well. I like it as well. Okay, so why is this failing us? Super strange. Okay, that's not good. Did we mess something up? Expect this string composed of white space. And let's also just move this to a different block. Just so we kind of, yeah, don't couple it with this group of tests. Test. Exactly. Should return true. Should return true if a value is a break line. Oops, what did I do? Yeah. Expect string is string composed of white space. So what are we doing something wrong? Let's see. It should return true if a value of a break. Yeah, so that's kind of strange. So break line doesn't really work, does it? Will this work for... Will does the regex includes... Oh my god, dude, stop it. Does the regex includes the break line? Okay, I got it. Okay. So let's do... I see. Okay, I see. So this should pass. This is the space, right? Should return true if value is a space, if value is a tab. Let's get multiple tabs. Okay, good. What else? Form, FF. What is this? Any other keys to guard against other than this is for input field validation. Okay, good. No, perfect. I think we're good. I think we're done. Now, yeah. So that's great. That's amazing. That's really good. That's really good. Thank you everybody for your follows. I really appreciate it. So that's great, actually. So I think we're kind of complete, let's say. So let's push this and then reinstall it in both front end and so we are allowing the space here. But we do have to allow it there, and that's okay. Yeah. Let's push the tests as well. Added an additional validation. Okay, let's do this. Let's go to the CDF. I wonder if I can reinstall it like this, or do I have to uninstall it and reinstall it again? Let's take a look. All right, let's go. What the fuck is this? Let's go to localhost. Let's see, did we actually manage to do that, or do we have to? Are we allowing spaces now? Yeah, no, it doesn't like it, I think. Yeah. String contains Unicode special characters. Let's see. What did I want to do? Numinex, my friend, good evening. Let's just write a test for that again. So where is that one that we've added? So is secure string, right? Is secure string. So where are the tests for this one? It's this block, okay. So indeed, actually, yeah, the string contains Unicode. Receive the string contains characters that are not alphanumeric, a dash, exclamation mark, a question mark, or a space. String contains Unicode or space characters, yeah. So basically, it's this regular expression here. So one of those guys is a space character, right? Which one was it? Was it this one? No. Or was it the 21? Okay, shit. Yeah. All right, so I see what's happening here. Yeah. I see what's happening. But we need to change then slightly a bit implementation of this, right? because now we're not really neglecting the white spaces, so we would have to fix that. Because we would be counting white, and I actually don't want to do that. That's the problem, right? Ah, you think so? Wait, where's that one? This one, right? String contains Unicode space characters. No, it doesn't seem like it, no. It doesn't seem like it, no. String contains Unicode space characters, yeah. So it's this one, 20. So it is this one actually. Yeah, and now the problem is now with some other tests, right? Is that if we go to tip tap thing, right? We have a lot of those places where we're not actually counting the white space, right? And now we would have to count it, right? So here we would have to count this as well. Yeah, we would have to basically increment few of those places where we have an empty space now. Jesus Christ, man. So it's a bit, yeah, it's a bit hard now, like in a sense of what do I actually want to do at this point. Let me actually just take a look at that. contains Unicode space characters. So let's see, where do we use this over here, right? Yes. And then actually, so if we take a look at the tip tap implementation here we are actually reduce text nodes to string. Then we are also trimming the white spaces here. Count object text, remove special characters. So we call this Unicode space characters, Unicode combined characters. So yeah, we're gonna replace the white spaces and everything. Exactly, yeah. I'm gonna take a look in a moment, Sullivan. Absolutely, thank you very much, man. Appreciate it. Array is array. So we remove the special characters, then we call the length on it. Then we call the count objects here. Yeah. Got it. We're gonna solve that right after this because this validation is now centralized. So that's exactly why I'm doing this. Daughter House, thank you very much. Appreciate it. All right, so let's write a new test here. So this should now be passing. Let's just inside of this block, let's write a new one. Let's say should return true if the string has white spaces. Pans, thank you very much. Appreciate it. So this one is now failing, right? And it's failing because yeah, it's kind of intercepted under quotes over here because this guy doesn't allow white spaces, right? So technically we need to allow white spaces actually, which was this one. But then we need to do some other things elsewhere, right? In order for this to work. And obviously other things are failing. should return is not empty, true in length for object with text. Yeah, because now it's actually counting. So we need to adjust the has text now. So this guy, right? So we need to, because here we're depending on the fact that this would actually remove the white spaces and stuff, right? Let me just try one thing. Yeah, because we were expecting to, yeah, exactly. So if we actually go over here, so it's removing those guys for whatever actually reason. I'm not sure why am I doing that. That seems slightly too overly complicated, honestly. Special characters. Combined characters, yeah. Unicode space characters. And where am I calling this? Am I only using this in here? So I'm actually only using this stuff in here, right? Yeah. Oh, I see. Okay. So let's actually get rid of that then. Let's not do this. And then we're gonna just slightly change our expectations here a bit, right? Okay. Fuck, man, this is so hard now. Shit. I don't like this, but yeah. Let me just do one thing though before we... Because they have very different use cases. That's the problem, right? They have very different use cases. That's the hard part. What do you mean validation package? This is the validation package we're building. Which validation package? That's what we're building here. Unless you can find the validation library that validates against all of this, send it to me and I'll use it right now. Why the fuck is this still failing? Yes, okay, send me one. Send me that validation that validates against this. Against Unicode characters, combined characters, etc. Unicode combined. Fuck. So what do we do? What do we do? Let's kind of make a step back here. So we have the tip tap text that we want to validate if the text itself is not empty, right? And then we have other inputs that must have the actual now the thing is though, Why is this test still failing is beyond me though, because we are no longer, and wait, we fucked something up probably somewhere. What the hell did I just do? All right. So hard, so hard. So yeah, because we're no longer actually removing them, right? So technically now, this, yeah, I mean, this is not removing special characters anymore. At least not the category of them, right? So we're now, it's just removing the Unicode ones and combined ones, right? All right, let's leave that like that. Actually, give me a second. So we're gonna leave that like this. And object text. Now the only thing that's confusing now is why is this one still complaining? Because we're actually, so wait a minute. So it's still complaining that it has Unicode. What the fuck? Like even when I commented out all of this crap, it still doesn't like it. Unicode space characters, join. And basically this is where we are failing. Where is it? So we're failing right here. It contains Unicode special characters. Yeah. I can't figure it out. Let's ask the smart one here. U20, but no, that's not the case because we did, I did comment it out, didn't I? This one, right? So that's not the case. It's still failing. What the fuck is happening? I think I did, didn't I? Oh, I didn't. Jesus Christ. Okay. I thank you very much for the reminder. Let's do this. Okay. I actually have no idea what this means, and it doesn't really matter. Let's first fix it and then try to figure out what it actually means. Jesus fucking Christ, man. Thank you very much, Josh. Appreciate it, man. I don't know, man. I don't know. This is a bit frustrating, I must admit. Don't stop the database. Good, my friend. Good evening. How's life? Doing okay. Doing okay. Just stuck with something a bit, and I really want to make sure we do this amazingly well. This has to be. I don't want to be dealing with validation anymore. At least this has to be a base for us. An amazing base, so we need to spend the time and fix this. So Unicode space characters, yeah. Thank you very much, 0x80h. Let me just sit a bit. Give me a second. My legs like that. Okay, cool. All right, so well, back to this crap. The crap that doesn't. The string contains Unicode space characters invalid false. Okay, so let's do it like this. All right. Yeah. Given this method. I don't know what that means, my friend. Yeah, but yeah, but it's kind of suggesting this crap, right? But yeah, it's suggesting this, but I don't know why. Where's our stuff? Where's our code? Why is it switching to this shit? You look really stressed. I'm absolutely not stressed 1%. But do I look like that? Well, maybe. I would not be streaming if I'm stressed. Streaming would be the last thing I would do. I do this, you know, I do this because it's fun, right? So if I was stressed, this would be the last thing I would be doing. Contains Unicode. What the fuck did I change something here? I don't know how to fix this. I don't fucking know how to fix this, man. I genuinely don't know how to fix this. So we escape something here. join them. Fuck, we actually can't do that, can we? So here it is, Unicode space characters. Here they are. Should return true for a string with Unicode space. Ah, fuck my life. Maybe I'm just being an idiot. Because this test is no longer... Should return true for the string with Unicode space characters. Well, maybe not anymore. Oh my fucking lord. Yeah, so maybe it actually does work. I'm just being an idiot, right? Should return false with appropriate error message for string with the non-alphanumeric characters. So I think this one is failing because like space was not supported before, but now we do support. Let's actually try. So yeah, this is actually, this needs to be updated, right? Wait, let's see which fucking tests are failing. It's impossible to... let's make them pass one by one. It's very hard. Okay, so let's see what's happening. So we have this one. Should return false with an appropriate message for a string with non-alphanumeric characters. Meaning, yeah, this used to fail because we didn't allow the white space, right? Expect result is valid to be true. Well, it should be true now. So what are we actually getting? So received false. This should be technically valid now. All right, let's actually search for... Should return true for a string with Unicode space characters. Exactly. So that seems to be fine now, right? If we go back somewhere, where did we comment that stuff out? Over here. And this is now failing again. Should return false with appropriate error message for string. You got an ad on Twitch. Nothing I can do. You know that there's no ads enabled here. So unfortunately, that's just Twitch being greedy. Not much I can do. Apex, thank you very much, buddy. So this should be fine, right? This should be, so should return true. Should return true. With a string that has a space and allowed special character. I mean, I don't think that I'm big enough streamer to be able to do that, right? Nor, I mean, I'm not a streamer at all, right, in a way. So, no, I don't think that's possible. No. No. Well, I mean, the thing is, the thing is, you're not wrong, right? Nobody neglects that Twitch has to pay their bills, right? The thing is, don't drop the database. Then they should be very explicit about it, right? They should say, well, you must watch ads and that's it. That's not what they do, because they gave me the option to disable ads, which I did, but they still play it, right? So that's the difference. If they want us to play, you know, ads, then if they want to force us to do it, then that's okay. But just say it. You know, why are you giving me this false sense of control that I don't have? Because I've disabled all ads on my end. And if they're still playing, that it means that my action means nothing, right? Dish, Hex, good evening, buddy. Is it pain in the ass? Well, I mean, I would say everything is pain in the ass until you understand it, right? So, but doesn't matter who owns it, right? I mean, I don't have a grunge or whatever you call it against big companies. I mean, I'm not one of those who's gonna be, oh my god, Amazon. Amazon is nothing, man. Amazon employs 200,000 people, feeds millions of families. So all of those big companies, you have to give them credit for that. And companies should, I mean, Amazon, I mean, you know, those companies are great and they should be making money. There's nothing wrong. I mean, you know, you cannot pick and choose from capitalism. You either like it or you cannot choose and pick what you like and dislike about it, right? So those big companies are making money and they're employing millions of people, right? So that's fine. So that's not the problem here. The only problem is, like, if you want to enforce ads on people, that's perfectly fine. Just don't give them this false sense of control, because nobody has that, right? Now, what's Amazon doing? That's their own business, right? I mean, the thing is, like, when I go to LinkedIn, right, there's a lot of people bitching about companies, right? I mean, start your own fucking company, right? And then that's it, right? I mean, I see a lot of people, they're doing this, it's their company, man. Build your own company, right? And do whatever fuck you want with it. Like, it's so simple. I don't know who gives people this sense of self-entitlement or whatever you call it, right? Like, start a company and then make decisions however you want. And those decisions are either going to be good or bad, right? But you own them and it's your company, so you can do whatever hell you want, right? That's how I think about it, right? Cannot pick and choose from capitalism. You know, I like this and I don't like this, and you either like it or you dislike it, right? That's just how it works. Gabriel, thank you very much, man. If anyone thinks that building a company is easy, give it a shot, and then you'll see in 3 days how easy it is. 3 seconds, exactly. So why the fuck is this failing, man? Like, that's super strange. Didn't we, like, test? Ah, shit. Contains disallowed. Is this the one that's failing? Yes, it's this one now that's failing. What the hell, man? Yeah, but we are allowing a white space, aren't we? Such a waste of time, but it's okay. It's okay. So yeah, so this one is actually failing, right? At TED Talk, programmer network at TED Talk. No, I mean, I think drop the database. You've been here now several times, right? I just say it how it is, right? The thing is, this kind of childish Twitch slash whatever culture is just like, oh my god, is it this big company? Oh my god, must hate big companies simply because they're big, right? I mean, it's ridiculous. It's very childish, right? Right? I mean, those companies employ hundreds of thousands of people, right? Amazon employs, I don't know what, millions of people, right? So this notion of hating them is just fucking stupid, man, right? It's like, oh my god, it's a big company. I must hate on it immediately because it's big. It's like, come on. I guess people hate greatness in others. Yeah, that's how it is, right? I mean, someone would be, if it's not Amazon, it would be someone else, right? I mean, this is nothing new, right? You have Amazons of the world for the whole history, right? So Amazon is not a new player, right? If it's not Amazon, it's gonna be Famazon or Bamazon or some shit like that, right? So you can't avoid that. Some companies, some countries, some societies, they just grow really really large, and maybe in 50 years there's gonna be someone else, right? Anyway, that's just how it is, right? You can't. So now we're actually failing here. This isn't allowing a white space. So I mean, it does include the actual white space, right? Yeah, but that fucking doesn't work, man. That's the problem. It's suggesting this. That's literally what we have, right? Oh my fucking god, are you kidding me? Is it because of comma? It is, right? It's because of comma, yeah. Yeah, Jesus Christ, I've been fixing the wrong thing. A regex noob indeed. I fucking suck. I can't agree more with that statement. I can't agree more, Panosa, with that. So it seems that the message is wrong, basically. And Panosa, good evening, my friend. How is life? What an entry. This is the best entry yet. I already was prepared to fight back. Shut the fuck up, little bitch. And then I saw Panosa. I'm like, ah, ooh, good, oof. Expected. Are you kidding me? Expected this. So this is the test that's failing now, right? So let's see how do we get there, right? So this thing should be covered indeed in here, right? But for some reason it isn't, right? And it's potentially because we updated this thing, or this thing that I copy pasted from ChatGPT, right? And I don't even know what I actually copied, to be very frank with you, right? I just copied it, right? So it's most likely this crap that's failing. Jesus Christ, okay. Actually, we will add TypeScript soon in the API. In the front end, probably never, but in the API we will, yeah. Okay, so let's see. The string contains Unicode space characters. Should return true if string has white space. Okay, so let's update them now. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. No, 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 no. Oh no. Panosa. Not even, not you. Not you. He pulled the trigger. Should return true if string has white space. What? Wait a minute. Let me just comment out those things now. So should return. All right, let's see. Let's just make them pass one by one. Jesus Christ, man. I'm so getting fucking pissed, man, with this. I swear to fucking God, man. Like seriously. It's slowly pissing me off. But it's fine. That's okay. It's okay. It's okay that it's pissing me off. It's perfectly fine. Yeah, just keep failing. I need more of them to fail. Just lovely. Perfect. And all this when Panosa joins. There's some, he just brought the curse, and he also told me that I suck, which I actually do. He is right. He is right. I do actually suck. Jesus Christ, man. I'm so pissed off. Alright. Royal, thank you very much. Now they're all passing. Let's move on. Let's just forget that this is broken. Okay. Contains Unicode space characters. Okay. Should return false for string with Unicode space characters. And I guess it's returning true, right? Yeah. This is where boys become mad. Exactly. Exactly. Pretty much. Contains Unicode space characters. So why is this contains Unicode space characters? So that's super awkward that this is failing, right? So should return, let's get, oops. Let's get back over here, right? Should return false. String contains Unicode space character to be false. Fuckers trolling me here while I'm down on the ground. Yeah, kick me more, guys. Come on. Kick me while I'm on the ground already. Kick me while I'm laying down, while I'm on my deathbed. Yes, just do it, bastards. Should return false for string. But why the fuck would it return false here? I mean, it clearly contains Unicode space character. It's here, right? So why would this return false? Like, why would this ever should return false for string with Unicode space characters? Contains Unicode space. It does. So why should this return false? Like, it's quite the opposite. It should return true, no? So should return true for string with Unicode space character, right? Because it's clearly here, right? So what is this crap? Should return false for string without Unicode space character. And that should fail. Yeah. Okay. Well, I don't get it. Why was that done like that? Okay, let's... Should remove special characters from the string. Expected hello. Ah, my bad. Expected hellos to be received hello world. So it's still removing the white space, I see. Remove special characters. Rafi, your face is a penis, man. Your face is a penis, bro. There you go. Should return false with appropriate error message for string with non-alphanumeric characters. I think I did that already, Panosa. Should return false with appropriate error message for string with non-insecure string. But which Unicode character? I guess it's treating this space as a Unicode. That's the problem, right? Do I have a penis in it? Oh, you're Rafi. I apologize, man. I thought you're a bot or something. Your face does not look like a penis. My bad, man. Sorry. It's just my default response against the bots, pretty much. Pretty much. Okay, I see. Okay. Yeah, that's how it is. At the end of this sentence, the only face that looks like penis is mine. Should return true for string containing bad words. Ah, that's how it is. Sometimes your face looks like a thing. All right, I see now. I see now what's happening. Okay. I see now what's happening. I see now what's happening. Okay. I actually see now what's happening, so it's fine. I see now what's happening. I think I think there's very, very little correlation, right? I think there's very little correlation, because then based on that logic, don't drop the database, all the nerds would be porn actors as well, right? And let's face it, none of them are, right? So absolutely not. All right, so shit is now passing. Shit is now passing. How do I know that? That's a good question, actually. That's a good question. Actually, that is a good question. JC, love you. Thank you very much. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good one, and take care of yourself. Be smart. Be smart. You too. Thank you very much. Appreciate you being here. All right, so let's... Ah, shit. Now we have to fix this guy. Tip tap. So this guy is gonna fail now, without a single doubt. No, not this one. Give me a second. Yep. So this is gonna be 11 now. And this should be 11 as well, because now we're no longer removing the white space, and that should pass. Have a great one, JC. So that's good, I guess. Let's push this misery. This, I literally became miserable. Penis. Okay, let's go. Push the penis. Click on the penis. Sync the penis. All right, there we go. There we go. All right, cool. Let's reinstall. Did I actually push that to, or did I not? I did. Okay. Let's see if it's actually online at all, or I have to remove it and then whatever. Okay, it is live. Beautiful. What can I just do? The white space. Fuck. Yes, it works. The string composed entirely of white space characters. Great. So how do I test for it? Actually, Panosa, let me share the repo with you. I mean, this is kind of a public repo that I pushed. FBI agent listening. But if you, Panosa, if you go here to string utils, on mobile. Okay, let me show you. So it's calling this thing is composed of white space, which is string. Well, yeah, it's actually over here. This is how Panosa. I do, yes. I should be, yes. It tests for right. Let me also, I forgot to write a JS doc on top of this. Wait. But yes, I also test for tabs, yes. I have a unit test for that as well. At least unit tests are passing, right? So if we take a look at the unit test, right? Let's go over here. Is composed of la la la, right? So this is the test with just white space. Let's actually do a few more empty spaces. This is tabs, right? And yeah, tests are actually passing. So if we go cd programmer network AJV and then pm test. Yeah, exactly. So it seems to be working, right? Let's just make sure we have a JS doc. Add JS doc. Let's push that. Okay, beautiful. So Panosa, you weren't here last night, but I wrote most of this code off stream anyway, a couple of days ago. But the idea with this now, right, is to share. Now, actually, I have the same thing installed in the API. If you remember all these months, we would validate something in the API and then do the same code, copy paste the same code to the front end and vice versa. So now we have kind of isomorphically solved this, right? And that's the repository that I've sent you basically is basically installed now in both ends. So this is the isomorphic library now that whenever we have validation, because if you remember, I'm using AJV on both ends, right? I did for the most part. ChatGPT wrote the tests. So all of the tests, or most of the tests, were written by ChatGPT, yeah. So that's actually really good. That's really great. So essentially here now, that should kind of be working. This should hopefully trim the stuff. Let's see. And actually, I can see here that one thing that we're missing, obviously, here for the tip tap, right? Okay, so actually it is working. I see. Okay, great. Let's just try to click around a bit. Yep, I think we're good. Panosa, thank you very much, man. I haven't been around for a week. I guess you noticed. Please, if you are around, yeah, just come around. I always really love when you're around, man. So if possible, yeah, would really appreciate it, man. And then yeah, we found a little bug here. Yeah, I guess, yeah, allergy killed me, so I was pretty not feeling really good. Yeah. Okay, so with this said, right? Okay, that's great. Let's reinstall this in our API as well. So let's reinstall it because now we're using this, as I said. Yeah, very severe, man. Past few days, past week or so has been really bad, like really bad. 2-3 days ago, up until 2-3 days ago, I couldn't even talk. I lost my voice and stuff. So now I'm feeling a lot better. But yeah, it's pretty bad. Yeah. Also, this morning at work, I had a headache, so my colleague just gave me some medicine or whatever. So okay, good to know, because at least in my surrounding, actually my wife and my mother-in-law as well have been feeling pretty tired lately, so maybe actually it could be them as well, I guess. But either way, man, let me not keep you. Sleep well, and then if you're around those next few days, just come around. And yeah. So technically, I guess we should be, oh my God, look who is here. Nice. Technically, we should be able to push this now, I guess. Laters, my friend, laters. Let's see here. The value must contain text. What's happening? All right, going back to this. So essentially, if we assume that this thing works truly now, next thing for us, basically for this project, would be moving the schemas as well, right? So as you can see, we're sharing the same schemas on both ends. So this is the validation schemas for all of our forms. And then, yeah, the custom keywords that we already kind of tested now. So those are working. Yeah. All right, so with this kind of installed in the API as well, let's maybe test the API a bit, right? So if we open up our Thunder client here, let's kind of see if there's thoughts, for example. Let's see, add thoughts. Let's go to the browser and grab the JSON Web Token. So we go over here. And we grab some JSON Web Token, come on. So we grab the cookie from here, programmer network. Yes. And then we go to headers, cookie, and we replace this. I actually don't know why this tool lately has been lagging a lot. The value must contain text. So that's actually correct in a way. If we go, let's just test this a bit before we push the production. So create thought. So if we go over here, create thought. Then we have thought body schema. It has, so we have has text here. We have the has text validator, right? So if we actually go to tip tap utils, right? That's where we, Antonio, thank you very much. So here we have has text and is not empty length, total length. So if we actually go back here, right, the value must contain text. So actually, yeah, that's good. It works. We can see that we're getting this error. Beautiful. So if it's empty, exactly, if length is min length, okay. So let's test this guy. The text must have whatever. So let's go to curl over here. And let's actually, oops, what? Let's actually add some text here. So text is going to be something, but not long enough. Copy. What the fuck is going on, man? Are you kidding me? So it did create it, it seems. The text must have a length of greater than or equal to 10 characters. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, okay, so it does work, right? So that's good. So our validators are, at least this one is actually working, right? And the text must have a length greater than or equal to 10 characters. Great. That's awesome. Okay. And we should also write unit tests for those endpoints as well. But this is just now. So has text works. We can see that. Let's test some field that has is secure string. So let's find is secure. Is secure. Let's find some endpoint. No, sorry. Secure string. Courses. Okay, great. So courses has, I don't know what the hell is this. This is this extension, I think. Yeah. So let's test the courses thing. So let's go to courses, and let's create a course, and let's actually go back here. Let's try to get this header. For some reason, this extension kind of stopped working. I don't know what the fuck is going on. But either way, we're gonna just do this and get the curl again. So this should actually create it successfully. The string contains combined characters. Okay, really? Title contains combined characters. Well, it doesn't. Really? The string contains combined characters. Okay. Okay, so this is something. I see. This is something related to this extension itself, right? Leo, thank you very much, dude. Thank you for being around. I hope you get some sleep. Let's see each other tomorrow, man. All right, let's go to courses. Let's go to router. Let's say create course. I need to disable the spelling thing. Response, okay. All right, cool. Let's close that up. All right. So let's see here. Course body schema. Yeah. Secure string middle length. Okay. Okay, sure. This is actually very good, very good. And we'll kind of also solve this with this library we just wrote. So we're going to kind of move all of these schemas here, and that's fine. So we're going to end up here, and then the front end is going to consume and the API. So both of them are going to consume the same thing. So that's the ultimate thing but for now, so we can see actually here that we have a secure string. So for example, here for the course body schema, we have the min length. But okay, before we get to that, let's shit. Where were we? We don't have access. Okay. All right, but anyway, let's copy this curl thing. Hello, friend. Good evening, buddy. So let's try to special characters. No, I'm not using Next.js, no. Well, my code is built using Vite, yes, but that's not very relevant. That's just a build tool. I'm writing just regular React, basically. And Vite or Vite is a build tool, yes. How the fuck do we... Yeah, it's a new camera. It's a new camera. It's this latest Razer. It's this latest Razer camera. Yeah, I didn't play much with it, but it's this. Give me 1 second. It's this one. I don't actually know if it's zooming in properly or not. So it's basically a 350 euros webcam, but it's, I think, the best one that there is right now. What is the Postman? It's called Thunder Client. It's this one. All right, let's copy some special character. My pleasure, man. My pleasure. Enjoy it. Okay, great. So we can see the string contains characters that are not allowed. Beautiful. So it does work if we actually get rid of this. I mean, Windows Linux subsystem, man, is super nice, right? That's the beauty, right? The thing is, if I wanted to stream, let's say if I wanted to use Linux on this desktop machine here, I wouldn't be able to properly use this microphone, those lights, the camera. So, and this setup enables you to get the best out of those both worlds, because I'm literally developing on Linux. I'm not really using Windows. Nothing here almost is running on Windows. Like all of the services are running obviously in Ubuntu, right? The VS Code is running in Ubuntu as well, right? So technically, that's the beauty, right? That's where I think Microsoft did a great thing, because you kind of get you get great, right? What do you think about Blazor? I actually have very little experience with Blazor, right, and that environment. So my opinion probably wouldn't matter. But I think that yeah. Nice. But why wouldn't I want to use JS, right? What would you say? Why wouldn't you want to use JavaScript? What's wrong with JavaScript? Man, what the fuck is going on here? Where did I put this crap? Ah, so what's up with the formatting here? Is like formatting dead or something? Yeah, something's off. Thing is, I mean, which language you're using, right, is absolutely relevant, right? Only thing that's relevant is what you're building with it, right? Because you can be using any language on the planet. If you're not building anything, nobody cares, right? So the only thing that matters is the product of your work, not the talk of your work, right? Because anyone can talk things, anyone can say things, anyone can theorize about things, but not everyone can build things, and that's the difference, right? People have been building products 20 years ago, 30 years ago, when amount of languages was very limited, and it was 10 times worse than today. And that is the difference. You have people who are building, and you have people who are just changing languages all the time, right? That's like buying a new screwdriver every day, thinking that it's gonna make you a better handyman every day just because you have a new hammer and new screwdriver, right? But that's never the case. It's the same with music. I'm a guitarist. People keep buying new guitars all the time, thinking that the next one is gonna make them better musician, but it's not, right? Then you have those prodigies who are playing on €100 guitars and they're kicking ass, right? So in simple words, yeah, it is kind of ironic, but those guitars have been bought, over a period of 20 plus years, right? So I didn't buy them in 2 weeks, right? Why the fuck, man? Well, exactly. I mean, the thing is, right, that's exactly the thing, right? That is the paradox of it, right? People, yeah, I don't know what to say. In simple words, use any language, any framework, and build things, right? That's that's the only thing that matters, right? Just build things, right? Why is formatting not working? What the fuck is happening? What hell is going on? Matty, my friend, good evening. Something got... Ah, wait a minute. Mr. Komug... I mean, the thing is, it is a great meme. That website is indeed a great meme, right? No, Prettier is enabled properly. I just think the thing is, it's fine, right? That people are... Oh, okay, so there's... Prettier now is deprecated. Prettier is lint. I mean, this could be also... What was the debugger? What was the debug console, right? No, that's not what I want. Give me a moment here. Where was it? Debug console? No. None of that, really. All right, so VS Code has developer tools, right? So let's see if the developer tools are failing. Programmer network API pack activating extension VS Code icons. Let's see. GitHub appears in project but enables less API than anything else. Well, VS Code is built in Electron, right? It's Chromium, right? It's built. All of those windows are just browser windows, right? That's why you can write CSS in here, right? This is just Chromium based, right? So of course there's a DevTools, right? Because it's just the browser, right? VS Code is your browser. Yep, they enabled it, right? So I mean, I used to I wrote an extension for VS Code several years ago for my company. So when you're developing VS Code extensions, this is where you look at the most. VS Code icon theme. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Is it the same in the front end? No, this project is fine. What about the actual front end? Let's see. Yeah, so that also works. So API got fucked up for some reason. So something here is messed up. I actually don't know what the problem is. It doesn't really matter. That's not what I wanted to do anyway. So who cares? I mean, so now the question is, are we ready to deploy this to production and test, right? Let's give it a shot. Let's push this. And let's hope it's going to deploy, right? Let's do the same with the front end. Let's actually move this one of those windows to this virtual desktop over here, and then over here let's do the same. Let's see what we did, so that we can discard that as well, so we don't have that to deal with that change validation. So yeah, as we can see, we've cleaned that up a lot. So let's do that. Schema, we've replaced format non-HTML with secure string. That's correct. It's correct. That's correct. Drop the database. Thank you, man. Enjoy. Thank you for passing by. I appreciate it, man. So we actually shouldn't be doing this for the password, right? So we're going to remove this from the password. Also for the token. So this actually won't do. Neither will this. Neither will that. So yeah, this we will also not do because it's the password. We want to allow any characters in your password. It's up to you what you want. So that's fine. And then finalize first name, username. First name, last name, about, country. Yep. Okay, let's push that as well, and let's see what happens. Let's see what happened with our API, if it failed, if it deployed, if it what. Let's go to issues. No. Shit, this is a wrong project entirely. It's this that we care about. Programming Network API. Actually, it did fucking fail. Come on. Why did you fail? Ah, it can't. Probably it can't. What? Response from Damon. It actually failed to log in my Docker hub. That's super strange. Let's see why. Did the token expire or something? Okay, let's see now. It seems to be running. Actually, man, it's been a while since I checked the Grafana. Ah, I need to enable my IP here. Okay, I'll do that after the stream. And then basically tomorrow, or maybe we'll see when, we'll need to also move those schemas. So reshare the body and all of the other schemas across the stuff, across the both projects. So we'll need to do that as well. And actually, if I go over here, yeah. So yeah, this looks amazing, really good. I'm actually very happy with that. So yeah, so we'll need to share those schemas. So we'll need to kind of centralize them from both ends inside of this project. So we don't have to, when we update actually the schema of something, it updates in both places. And then I guess this alphanumeric stuff, we'll need to update that to, I guess it's called is secure. Yeah, it's called secure string. So we'll actually update that. So secure string like this. Let's see if that thing has failed again to deploy. No, it's actually deploying. Let's see. Hopefully it will deploy and it will manage to install the stuff. Let's see, deploy to Hetzner. Taking a little longer, honestly. Let's see. So yeah, it seems to be fine. Let's try to log in. Okay, great. So we are actually good. Let's see what's happening. Yeah, seems fine. We'll need to kind of get back, actually, probably tomorrow or some other day, back to courses. I guess we're done in a way. There are a few more things there. And then I'm going to start actually recording some courses because we'll need to fill in some of that content. And yeah, I need to actually fix that as well. Okay, got it. But that's actually good. That works. And so that's awesome. Yeah, exactly. And then we'll need to, so I think tomorrow we'll so we'll need to kind of do some of this sort of stuff most likely tomorrow. And then yeah, then I think validation would be, by my standards, close to perfect. Nice. Awesome. All right, I think I'm gonna head off. How long have I been streaming? Maybe 2 hours again. Where can I see that? Yeah, exactly 2 hours in like 10 seconds from now. So let's round up and let's continue tomorrow. So we're gonna continue a bit with this tomorrow still, just to finish those schemas. So we're done with those custom validators, and then we're gonna go back and continue building features. And I just want to make sure that the validation and stuff is completely done. Awesome. With that said, thank you everybody for being here. I hope you learned something, and yeah, let's see each other tomorrow again if you guys are around. Yeah, with that said, have a great one, and I'll catch you guys up tomorrow. Peace out, and yeah, be well.